Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your awesome dude 900 here. So, from the title, you can tell this is going to be one of my longest videos yet. I am going to literally go through every single Arrowverse character that is alive at this moment, and give my predictions on what's going to happen to them after Crisis, because really, I think Crisis on Infinite Earths is going to be the end game of the Arrowverse. This is going to change everything. It's going to be one of the most influential episodes of Arrow, as regarding to continuity and timelines. So, yeah, let's get started. Now, as this is going to be a very long video, I am going to separate it into 4 parts. I'm going to separate it into Arrow, Flash, Legends, and Supergirl. So, as of this moment, Batgirl is not on the air. I do not know if she, or Batwoman is not on the air. She might air before Crisis on Infinite Earths. I'm just gonna call it Crisis from now on, because you guys know what I'm talking about. She might air before Crisis. I don't know a specific air date for her. I did see the trailer. That is a very vague but good trailer. I enjoyed it. Anyway, as of this moment, Batwoman is not on the air, so I am not going to talk about her or any of the characters on her show. And obviously I'm not going to be talking about dead characters. There's a couple that are on the line, like Jay Garrick. He's stuck in the Speed Force right now, so he's practically dead, but he might find, if they do have him find a way out, he might find a way out in Crisis on Infinite Earths, but he may not. So, yeah, that's a little bit on the fence right now, but I'm still going to talk about him. So, yeah. Now, our next character for Legends is Nora Darhk. Now, I'm going to go a little bit ahead on Crisis with this one and say that by the end of Legends Season 4, she will be an official Legend of Tomorrow. And then for like the first 10 episodes of Legends of Tomorrow, you kind of have Ray and Sarah and Mick kind of off the Wave Rider, because that's usually what they do, unless they kill Ray off at the end of Season 4, which I think they might do. That's kind of on the fence right now, but if they do kill Ray off, then Mick and Sarah will be kind of off the Wave Rider. Sarah will be behind Ava, kind of supporting her, and Mick will be off doing his own thing, showing up once in a while on the show, like maybe like once an episode for a scene, and then just like go off and do his own thing. And then by the time Crisis comes around, Mick will leave and completely do his own thing, and Sarah will completely be off the Wave Rider and helping out Ava. I definitely do not want Sarah to die or leave the show, but anyway, that's on to other characters. What about Nora? She's gonna become an official Legend. She'll probably be more of the Ray of the group, kind of the second in command, right behind. They'd have to bring on a new second in command, because a new commander. She might go up to commander because of how much she knows about the timelines and time travel in general. But they're gonna have to bring on a few new characters because they would have to bring on some new legends to back up Mona, Nora, Constantine, and Charlie. I forgot the shapeshifter's name. Yeah, spoiler alert, by the end of this, they will be the only ones left on the Wave Riders. Nora, Charlie, Constantine, and Mona. So yeah, let's move on to our next character, who is going to be... Alright, coming in next is going to be Charlie, the shapeshifter of the Legends. Now, how do I think she's going to work out into the Legends? I think she is going to be more of a supporter of the Legends. Kind of like Mick, maybe, the next Mick. She'll be like a very troubled character at the beginning, but as she moves through the Legends, she's already kind of starting to become a better person, just like Mick was, but she's not perfect yet. She's trying to become better. So yeah, they're gonna have a little arc for her about her just becoming a better person and a better self than she was before. And that's kind of the theme for the Legends. The team, and they go back better than they were before. These broken characters come onto the Wave Rider and go back better than they were before. So yeah, I think that is what Charlie is going to do on the Wave Rider, just support, going when she needs to. Yeah, she's going to stay on the Legends, and not much is going to happen with her. Moving on to the next character is going to be Mona. Now, she is the newest recruit of the Legends, and she is a kind of a shapeshifter too. She's kind of like the Hulk. She has a human form and a beast form. She's not as controlled of her emotions as the Hulk is at this point, but I think that is going to be a arc that she might go through whenever the series goes on with her. She might learn to control her beast form, which doesn't really have a name yet other than Mona Beast form. She might learn to control that beast form and be able to shape into the Beast and Mona whenever she wants to, and I think she will be a real asset to the team. And I don't think she'll be a second in command. I think she'll just be like the brute kind of guy. Whenever they need like someone punched out or something heavy lifted, they'll call in Mona, and she will do that. I hope that's not what they do. I hope she has a little bit more of a character than that, but that's what her asset will be on the battlefield. So yeah. Alright, you guys, coming up next is going to be John Constantine. Now, I know, guys, I'm saying this for a lot of characters, but I think Legends is a very stable show, and it will keep the same kind of dynamic in the team. They're not going to have the same characters exactly in the team, but they are going to kind of stay the same and have the same dynamic with these new characters as the old ones. So John and Sailor are really getting along, so I think that that Sarah will try to train John to become more of a leader role, and he will take on the role of Sarah and leader of the Legends of Tomorrow, and Noah will kind of be his second in command. Mona will be the brute, and Charlie will be the broken legend that needs the most broken of the legends, that needs that's kind of seeking salvation on the Wave Rider. So yeah. Okay, when I say every character, I really do mean every character. I mean, Gary is just so awesome in Legends. I really do love him. But throw him out of the show, you don't really have anything wasted. I mean, he's just comic relief. But I do love him. Keep him on the show. Don't throw him out. But yeah, so what's gonna happen to him after Crisis on Infinite Earths? This is gonna come as a shocker to you guys. Just like such a shocker. Nothing. I don't know if anything is gonna happen to this guy. I know what I'm saying is like, I'm saying like nothing's gonna happen to these characters, but I'm saving kind of the bigger ones for the end. If you guys know what I mean. Like the ones that will change the most near the end. Because other than Ava, we haven't really had anyone change that much. So yeah, let's get to the real big change characters in Legends of Tomorrow. Alright, Zari. This is kind of the first character that I think is going to have a big change. She is going to leave the Wave Rider. She is going to leave the Legends and go off into the Time Bureau and, work at the Time Bureau with Nate, who I think will become the director of the Time Bureau, because Gary, I don't know if Gary will really be a good time director of the Time Bureau. I feel like Nate would be the best choice for that, so she'll be kind of his second in command at the Time Bureau. So yeah, let's get to Nate. Alright, so Nate Heywood, what do I think is going to happen with him? I think that he is going to marry Zari and become the director of the Time Bureau, really, over Gary and all the other guys. So he'll be kind of the background legend along with Zari. He'll be kind of helping them out once in a while, but not on the Wave Rider with them all the time, if you guys know what I mean. So yeah, I think they'll be kind of the technical support for the Legends going forward. Yeah, let's move on to Mick Roy. Alright, what do we think is going to happen to Mick Roy as Crisis on Infinite Earths grows closer? So what I think is going to happen to him is he is going to kind of be this redeemed character and go off the Wave Rider and maybe pursue his writing career, maybe find a girl, maybe get some kids, maybe yeah, I think he's just going to go off and live his life off the Wave Rider and biggest one I think will happen is that he will become a famous writer because of how much he loves writing and literature. And yeah, he's already kind of a famous writer, so I think he'll just kind of just live out his days as a famous writer and keep writing. Yeah. Alright, now we kind of get to the more main characters on the Legends. I know Roy was kind of there since the beginning, but he hasn't really had much development on the ship. But Ray most definitely has. If he hasn't learned he has learned a lot of things about kind of cooperating in friendship, but also he was a great presence on the ship. He was awesome on the team, but unfortunately, yes, I do think he is going to leave the Legends and possibly go out and try to rebuild Palmer Tech. Maybe try to help out Felicity a little bit. Maybe try to build a new Queen Consolidated. Kind of just rule that. But I think that Thea would be a better choice for that. But in another video that I make later on about Arrow characters, yeah, this video is going to be kind of spread apart because this video is getting kind of long. So I'm going to spread it apart into 4 parts. First part Legends, second part Supergirl, third part Flash, fourth part Arrow. So yeah. What was I talking about? Ray Palmer. Duh. So I just think he's gonna go off and kind of just rule a company, own a company just like he was before he left, because that's what he's best at. Probably try to make some new tech. Maybe even make some new tech for the Legends. You never know. He knows about them. He can try. I'm sure he'd at least try to help them a little bit. So yeah, that's kind of what I think is going to happen to Ray Palmer. Let's move on to Ava Sharp. So y'all might be asking yourselves, why do I put Ava Sharp so late on this list? That is because I am putting her next to one of the main characters in the show, Sarah Lance, and their destinies or their fates are kind of intertwined there, because they're a couple right now and they're dating right now. So yeah, the episode where, I can't remember the actual name of the episode, but it's the episode where, like, Ava got trapped in her mind and Sarah kind of went in there. That was the point when I was like, okay, they're both leaving the Legends this year. They're going to go off. They're going to start a family. They're going to, because that episode was kind of them learning about how to cooperate with one another family-wise, and just in life. They got into like simple life situations that they had to work through together. Situations that you go through like every day, like picking out a mattress. So I think they're going to be very nice. I think they're going to live out their days in either Star City or kind of move away from all the craziness that is Star City and Central City, and they can't move to National City. I mean, unless they cross dimensions, you never know. So yeah, I think Ava is going to go and live out her days with Sarah. So what do I think my favorite character, Sarah Lance, is going to do? after she leaves the Wave Rider, she has grown so much on the Wave Rider from the time she was on that roof with Rip Hunter all the way up to now. So what is she going to do? She is going to go away with Ava. Wherever Ava goes, she is going to follow. They're probably going to start a family. They're probably going to adopt a kid, and yeah, just kind of live out their days as a couple with a child. And yeah, that's kind of what I expect for them. Sometimes they'll go up, sometimes she might go up and check on the Legends, see how they're doing, but other than that, and once in a while she may even come back for a crossover event. I mean, like, she's gonna be down, but she won't be out, if you guys know what I mean. She's gonna be kind of retired, but not really. When she needs to fight, she will, because she'll still have all the skills that she had when she was on Arrow and the Legends. So yeah, that's kind of what I think is going to happen to the Legends of Tomorrow characters after Crisis on Infinite Earths. Now, guys, I know I haven't said much in this video, but Legends is kind of like a lay low kind of show, so anything they do, they can just retcon. I'm sure they won't, I mean, but that's the show that if they needed to retcon something, that's the show they need to go to retcon it, because they're time travelers. So it's kind of the atmosphere of it is kind of going to be unchanged, really, in Crisis on Infinite Earths. I mean, the character, no one's going to die. People are going to leave. No one's going to die. Those are my predictions. I don't know. They could definitely, I've been thinking about it this week. It would suck, but they could definitely kill off Sarah Lance in Crisis on Infinite Earths. I'm sure they won't do that. A lot of people like her. So the other shows are gonna have definitely change a little bit more, but Legends is kind of a mellow show, so not very serious a lot. So yeah, come back for my part 2, which is going to be The Flash. I am going to do The Flash next. Yeah, come back for that. This is your Awesome Dude 900 saying peace out. Have an awesome day, guys. By the way, the Flash video will probably be up Tuesday. Let's go for Tuesday, guys. You guys want to go for Monday? Monday or Tuesday? Let's go for Monday. I'm gonna have that Flash video up by Monday. I'm gonna work on it today. May even be up by Sunday. You don't know. Sometime between Sunday and Monday. So yeah, if you guys are wondering when to look out for that Flash video, sometime between Sunday and Monday. So yeah, this is your Awesome Dude 900 saying peace out. Have an awesome day, guys.